Hey everybody, this is Mike with Personal Protection Academy. Let's talk about holsters for a second. So what is it you need to have, you must have in every holster that you have in your arsenal? Number one, you've got to have the ability to completely cover your trigger guard. You cannot have access to that trigger under any circumstance. So it doesn't matter if this goes on your hip, if it goes in appendix, if it goes inside of a purse or wherever it goes, it has to cover the trigger guard, number one. Number two, you need good retention. So what I'm looking for is when I insert this dummy gun into this Kydex holster, you're going to hear that click. That means that this thing is in there. It's not coming out. If I'm doing backflips or whatever, it's not coming out. So I need to have good retention. I don't care if you have a Kydex holster or you have a leather holster, whatever. We sell some great holsters by Mission First Tactical. We've even got some hybrid holsters that have Kydex on the inside and leather on the outside. So whatever, as long as it's got good retention, it's got a trigger guard. Now let's talk about an inside the waistband versus outside the waistband. So this is an inside the waistband holster for a right-handed shooter. So what this holster does is the gun goes between my underwear and my jeans, and this clips onto my belt. And so it stays stationary so that when I pull my firearm from my holster, I don't pull my holster out as well. So I got to have a good firm clip there. So this is an inside the waistband holster. I like the fact that this section is here, and it provides a little bit more comfort up against your body, okay? So that's an inside the waistband holster. Let's talk about an outside the waistband holster. So the outside the waistband holster has the clip on the left side for a right-handed shooter, so it will go outside of my waistband. See how that works? Inside the waistband, outside the waistband. So is it legal to carry this CCW in California? Yes, it is. However, it still must be concealed. You still have to have the ability so that no one can see that you're carrying that firearm. You're not printing. This is something I would use on a regular basis for training. And I want to encourage all of my students and all of the students that are shooting, if you are training regularly, which please tell me you are, get an outside the waistband holster, right? I do want you to practice with your inside the waistband holster. Absolutely, that's what you're carrying to save your life. But also practice with an outside the waistband holster. It makes everybody so much more comfortable and happy on the range, right? I do want you practicing with your inside, and I do want you practicing with your outside. But let's close with this. Why is that covering the trigger guard so important? Okay, this holster is not made for this gun. It doesn't fit. And that means I can access the trigger. And what does that mean? It means that I can accidentally torch off a round. So make sure you have good retention and make sure that you're covering your trigger guard. Okay, guys, see you next time and see you on the range. Bye-bye.